everyone. Today I'll be sharing a sourdough pretzel recipe. It's very similar, the recipe is very similar to sourdough bagel recipe. The ingredients are very similar, and as for the steps, the difference will be the pre-shape and shaping of the pretzel dough. Next, I'll be showing everyone what are the ingredients needed for this pretzel. Okay, let's start now. I've weighed 500 grams of active sourdough starter, which I fed in the morning. It's at peak when I use it. Okay, then put all the flour in. My favorite combination of flour would be bread flour and all-purpose flour. Okay, all into the bowl. Okay, we have the starter and the flour inside the bowl now, and pour in the water. Okay, and start kneading after this. Okay, kneading time now. I'll be using the dough hook attachment. Okay, now we use speed 1 first to make sure the flour doesn't fly everywhere. Slowly increase to speed 2. The stand mixer can knead up to 2 kg dough. So it's considered a large capacity stand mixer. You can use this for home-based bakery shop, or like me, I use it for my home use. Speed 3. Okay, I'm going to knead using speed 3 for about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to show everyone how the dough looks like. See? Okay, now I'm going to continue kneading. So before that, I'm going to put in all the sugar and salt. Okay, I'm going to give it a quick stir. Speed 3. And pouring in the oil gradually. Very, very simple steps. As usual, sourdough bakes take longer to proof, and you need to proof or cold retard the dough overnight in order to develop the flavor. Okay, and I'm going to increase the speed to 4. I'm going to knead for about 3 more minutes. Okay, this is how the dough looks like. Okay. Okay, get an airtight container ready. You can oil a layer of canola oil, corn oil inside the container, but I'm not going to do it because I feel that there is oil in the dough, so it won't stick that much. Okay, so transfer into the container. Right, look at this. So I'm going to just bring it in the center like this. So cover it. Leave it on the counter, room temperature, for an hour. Okay, 1 hour is up. This is how the dough looks like after an hour on the counter. So this is considered the first proofing. Okay, it's done. So next will be cold retard. Put into the fridge at at least 4 degrees Celsius. I'm going to set mine 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. See everyone tomorrow. Okay, I've took out the dough out from the chiller. It's been in the fridge overnight. Look at the dough now. Okay. The reason why I put them in the fridge overnight is to develop the flavor. Next, I'll be dividing the dough. Come back shortly. Okay, pour the dough onto the silicone mat or any mat that you have at home. You will need the weighing machine, some flour for dusting, and then a scraper. Okay, now I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on this. Okay, look at the dough. All right, it's a lot of dough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to divide or split into 2. Half I'm going to use for bagels, and the other half I'm going to make this pretzel. Okay. Okay, for the bagel recipe, you can refer to my earlier video. I will include the link in the description box. Okay. Now, as for the pretzel, I'm going to divide about 100 grams each. Right. I'm going to finish up dividing the dough and come back later. I get the flour ready. Just sprinkle some flour. Yeah. Okay. I am not very good at pre-shaping and shaping the pretzel. Quite new to me. Try my best. Okay. We want the shape to be rectangular like this. Okay. Okay, you see? We do sideways. Okay, right? Bring the top to the center. I will do the simplest way. The bottom to the center. Pinch the side. We want a cylinder shape like this. Okay. Okay, put aside. I'm going to do the next one. Show one more. Okay. Right. Just try to press it, make it into top to the center, bottom to the center, and seal. The side, seal. Like this. Okay, one more. Yeah. Top to the center. This is what I usually do for my pre-shape for pretzel, right? And then just seal the side. You can do your own pre-shape method if you have actually done this before. Then put aside. Okay? I'm going to finish up and come back shortly. Okay, pre-shape done. Cover with a piece of cloth. Rest for 30 minutes, so it's easier for us to do the shaping later because the dough is relaxed. Okay, I'll come back shortly. Okay, 30 minutes is up. Okay, now I'm going to start shaping. I prepared some baking paper. I pre-cut them. Right, I have some trays ready here. All right, just take one. Okay, this is a cylinder shape here. Okay, I'm going to turn it over like this. You see? We want the center here to be thicker, tube-like shape. So from the center, just roll outside. Okay. All right, now leave the center part here thicker. It's for if you are adding salt, or if you want to do the scoring, this is the part. So now I'm just going to roll this way. I hope all of you can see. Let me move this away first. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, you see, this part is thicker. Okay, so I'm going to start rolling this way till the end. All right, see, as for from the video here is U shape, correct? Right? So just turn one. I'm going to do it again. This is 1, 2. Bring it back and press it here. Okay. I'm going to place it on the paper, which I pre-cut earlier. Okay, I'm going to place on the tray. I'm going to do the next one. Right? See? Okay, from the center, rolled out. Okay, start from the center, rolled out. Okay, we want this part to be thicker. Okay, so we start here and roll. Okay. Okay. See? We want this part to be thicker. So here, we roll out. Okay. If you feel that this is very troublesome, you can always do the pretzel bits. Just cut them into maybe 1 inch or slightly less than 1 inch thick. But I'm going to just share with everyone how I usually roll my amateur way. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, from here is U, correct? So 1, 2. Then bring it back like this. Piece of paper, show everyone. Don't worry if they're crinkly and all that, they're going to look cute later on. Just press. Okay. Press it on the tray. I'll roll one more, I'll shape one more. Okay. Okay, start from the center. Okay. Start from the center, then roll out. Okay, now you see where is the thickest part here. You can always adjust this way. Okay, see? I want the thicker part to be here. So I'm going to roll just the side. See? Okay. If you have your own shaping method, you can always do that. If the dough is not relaxed enough, you can always put aside, you know, and come back to this piece of dough for shaping later on. Because if the dough is not relaxed properly, it will start to go back to its position and you can't roll it out properly. Okay? Okay? That's it. See? Thicker part, right? You. 1, 2. And bring it here. Get a piece of paper. And lift it up. Just adjust accordingly. There. Alright, I'm going to finish up the rest and come back shortly. Okay, shaping done. Okay, final proofing time. Look at this. Okay, you can actually just correct the shape, whichever shape you like. Right, I'm going to cover piece of cloth, and final proofing will be about 2.5 to 3 hours. We'll check later on. Okay, I'll see everyone later. Okay, now I'm going to score. I'm just going to score a line like this. Okay, here. Straight. Done. Smells so good. Pretzels are done. I'm going to just look at this. Okay. I am going to cool them slightly. Then I'm going to apply the melted butter and also the brown sugar with cinnamon powder. I'll come back shortly. Okay, the pretzel have been cooled down slightly. I'm going to drizzle the melted butter, lots of melted butter on the pretzel. And then sprinkle the brown sugar with cinnamon powder, which I mixed earlier. What I usually prefer to do is I drizzle and put the toppings when I am ready to enjoy the pretzel, or else they will turn soggy. Okay, I'm going to slice one later to show everyone how the crumb looks like. Okay, I'm going to slice one. Let me slice into half. Okay, let me cut it through. Okay, I'm going to zoom in or I'm going to take a photo to show everyone how the crumb looks like. Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I will see all of you very, very soon. Happy baking!